when we played Leaf. Like, Leaf is gonna pop off. That's just who he is as a player. You just have to let it happen a lot of the time. You can
whether or not there's going to be a recurring theme. The concern being Bastarda.
You can do certain things, but you don't really have set plans. Unless it's like chamber stuff and you're trying to purposely avoid the chamber. Like, you can do it a little bit like what was the game? 100 Thieves when they played Ascend. You can do something a bit similar to that, like where you avoid. It was on Breeze as well, like they would just avoid the scene edge. You can definitely do that stuff, and again, it's good to try and avoid a chamber because chamber's not the best on retake. So there's definitely stuff that you can do like that, but a lot of the time it's like age independent, and you're not gonna avoid someone just because.
But there has been footage, but Mary straight up to task.
It's a nice trade. Mimi's going to have a really good time in this flank unless we recheck middle. Timing's everything here.
Going in from Tube, going to at least facilitate this push through towards the site. Timing from Mimi is exceptional to make that crunch.
That's a headshot coming through onto Daiki as well, but a trade out. Juliano down to 21. Spike planted here, and actually a late mid flank coming through. Mimi going to have her head on a swivel. Posted up here, might fall just ahead of this yet.
Oh my, the timing.
Wow,
holy hell.
Just turned in time
Molly.
to see it before
Molly shock?
But now the 2v2. Nice
oh my goodness.
well.
Oh my goodness. 2v4 retake.
I thought that one was wraps, Mike.
I mean, I thought the snake bite was going to come down for the shock dart to land, but regardless, the damage was done. Naxi finding a wallbang headshot. Like I said, that late reflank through double doors, really the crucial kill as part of that retake. Even initially here, see Mary posting up immediately towards mid to look for this opener.
Giuliano? No, I think Giuliano kind of did everything fine. She was low HP, so she tried to get underneath the bridge.
Maybe a little bit of a
unlucky with the timing.
There, but exposed ahead of that hit. I'm sure of the camp
she ran away from the jewel in Tube, so I don't really see that as overheating.
The trend might just continue 4 toward mid here for G2. The one ghost invested, the headhunter for Mary, so
Liquid.
Be the one
okay,
towards B.
so G2 plant. They don't want to force into this one. Feeling confident in the aim when they have the rifles. Want to create some pressure over towards top mid, drag the rotates away, and then go through door. This is pretty good. They've isolated them behind here. Keep an eye on the chamber. Chamber been spotted. They're going to get a plant either way. Chamber gets a kill. They should try and overwhelm fast here. They do it, going into the defuse. Chamber shouldn't get any. That should be the end of the round. Chamber wants to die. Chamber wants to die here.
Shots in the headhunter. Off angle. Jeez,
need to keep going.
Good at this, but left alive here until then. Just going to get up the life. Get ready for the next round.
A couple of big rounds from Naxi though. That Viper's bit online for round 3. Could be a big ultimate to carry in here.
Wants to die, so the money's good. And
again, though,
did Naxi defuse as well? Is that what you're saying, Chazal?
To see what actually is adjusted in terms of this defensive side for Liquid, looking as if actually it's almost DRN to play that body system.
Okay,
which is
all into the bonus rounds. Really good. Viper ult as well. So
doesn't find this kill. Could be wraps.
I would have been tempted to swap guns here, to be honest. Oh, this is fast down middle.
Started just straight down to the slaughter. G2 comfy with 2 here. Not much of a threat in the bonus so far at all. And it is a bonus, but still. Yeah,
but it's not what you want to see with the Viper's bit invested here. That's to really slow things down. That's why I'm surprised to see such a commitment.
Yeah, not the ideal. Next, you've got to be on the money. Mary, sharp as ever, going to punish DRN. Swings out from elbow. So, Daiki and Naxi.
They dealt with this round really well. They can lose anyone.
Brilliant early work. And, well, you've lost control everywhere else.
So Viper all out of them. They get a flawless round. One person with 2 people need to rebuy armor. So that was very convincing. Maybe if I'm Liquid here, I don't know. It felt a little bit, for me personally, when you're investing the Viper ult like this, I don't want to see everyone being as aggro towards mid and B, right? I don't want to see. I definitely don't want to see a Cypher dying here early on. I don't really want to see a Jet here. I kind of want to force them over towards here. So I'm fine with being strong, but that felt a little bit too individual for me. This is the important round though. Big trades, massive jewels in middle. Holy hell!
Willing to brawl it out in middle.
Liquid have really switched this up from last time. And early on here, look how deep
they're going for the smoke over towards Tube as well.
The lurk from Glance, though.
Hey, this round is on, right? So they put the smoke in here, it blocks the camera, it blocks the vision and creates automatic pressure where I've drawn the X. So this is nice. This is a big 3-on-3 in terms of economy. If Liquid loses after eco.
Going to come in, still has the out drone, so could check on this position as well. Mid still being watched and now removed.
That's a big kill.
This is down to the 2 players on the side, a 2v3 and they're logged in. Oh, it's messy.
There is no way. Okay, I was going to say.
Finally they start hitting. Petra left in no man's land. Great trade for Naxi. And now just one. Glance with 2 to 5.
Nice shot.
The first, but gets spotted on the second. Gonna expect this position.
Oh, nice. Nice round. Kind of had the important kill to open it up as well.
And shut down the round as well.
Unfortunately, Daiki not feeling confident about that retreat back to Arch.
Toven, what's up, dude?
Like I said, a key engagement for DRN towards Mimi, who was posted up looking for that flank to come through.
What happened? Map 1, a little bit of overtime.
Fantastic opener to this
pretty
round,
close.
First as well, actually DRN.
Liquid were 5-0 up, and then G2 managed to get to overtime and then close it out.
Positives once again for Liquid in terms of this mid control. But Glance able to find value in that lurk, and actually the one to come full circle, close things out.
How quickly the money just gets put into pieces. The ults they can lean on though.
Eco goes out.
Ult gets. Now all attention can be drawn towards that B site. Start leaning that way regardless. Giuliano caught up in all that mess, but it is Mary to still find Bastarda. A little bit of a different position.
It's a big kill. That's the ult down.
Sort of result.
Bladestorm gone as well.
And that's the main proponent that could have made danger.
No
in this
cabbage,
round.
no problem.
G2 actually cut noise here. You try and get a little bit of control over elbow. And the advantage now in terms of the numbers. Daiki unnoted as of yet, but going to be very exposed from mid here. DRN's going to be heard.
Did you hear this? Yeah, Giuliano definitely heard it. Okay, quick pick up towards middle. Yeah, you're right. Unorthodox in a bit of a weird position. Lovely shot there from Daiki. Trade though, and G2 mostly in control here. Glance.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is it one of those games where Glance can just do no wrong?
After having the perfect start, it's all starting to go to pieces.
Yeah. G2 come back in. Hunter's Fury, Viper's bit of a little Mimi one off.
The artist walking on water effect. No one can kill you.
Not a lot left in the bank after this purchase.
Chat, you know what you just witnessed here? This. Imagine a practice where you're like 6 rounds in, and you're doing that all the time. That was screaming a practice, not realizing that he had the god mode on. Any fakes yet, Bacon? Nah.
This is the thing with this composition.
They don't do it.
And this two-pronged attack with 2 members of G2 looking for this opener. Giuliano being the second.
Quite like this posting of position though.
Wow, my eyes are down.
Gonna spot one. Pretty unorthodox here. Maybe they can work off Daiki as well.
No crossfire setup.
It's such a good story, that one. I love that one. Okay, so they get the Cypher into this area. Are they going to check it? Again, this smoke is so nice for cutting off. Holy hell, the shots are here.
That is ridiculous.
Dude, good luck on site. Wow, this is strong. This is really strong for G2. If they won pistol as well, this would have been a 6-0.
Solidify where you started with that sort of entry. But again, Mike, I think even beyond what we were talking about there were some issues.
Yeah, money's bad and they have to save. But chat, look at this. Look at they have to save, and they're gonna have 3,000 on top of all of this. This is out of control. It's only 4-2, and we're gonna have multiple people on like 8K.
One player from Liquid posted up, and it's all riding on that person winning that engagement, or G2 giving away the opportunity. Liquid try and hold on to these 3 rifles at least.
I don't think so, Bacon. Not if the smoke's good, right?
Not a lot of credits left. It'll be Bulldogs and potentially Guardians, but G2 on the hunt regardless because they have a massive bankroll established very early on in this half.
Yep.
Because this is a deeper smoke than normal.
Hoping for it. Nice, the first attempt at it.
No matter where it is, really.
So actually pretty important if they want to have a buy into this round. I do wonder if they're going to call the pause here just to try and address some of the problems. Because I feel as though they were willing to fight for the first few, right? They've had that fight, they've had the dog in them, right? They were happy to brawl it out in middle. The fact that Mimi is still that committed to it, yeah, you're absolutely right. It didn't really matter what Daiki did at that point. It was already dealt with. It was a one and done position, maybe 2 at best.
I swear G2
plus I'm buying Bulldogs on Breeze over Spectres, yeah, it makes sense.
Down. As soon as this operator comes through, it's just a slow, progressive push. They're trying to post Mary up towards one side or the other, potentially double doors or through tunnel. And Liquid just have no response. And we noted that in the previous occurrence of Breeze where they had no answers. It felt like a real struggle.
If G2 makes it from upper bracket, I'm not sure what the
particularly with Nachi on that side,
I'm not sure how it flies for this one. I don't know about the rules. I imagine it's the same as champs, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want to say. But I guess they would get both bans.
It's getting to that worrying stage where I'm seeing ults really starting to hit for G2, and you touched on the wealth in just that prior round. It is really quite established, considering we're still sitting at a 2-4.
And we've already seen the tour de force.
What's my biggest pet peeve to watch? Either people pushing against ecos and trying to make themselves look better by pumping up their stats, or playing after plant on Haven against smokers down long C. It's between those two. That's my biggest pet peeve. Especially on pistol.
A brave attempt.
This is a massive commitment towards mid.
I lose my mind when I see it.
This is the sort of thing we did see previously. Shockdart will actually deal with the tripwire, but Daiki posted.
This was really smart as well. They get close fast before they use the shock, so when you see it, you kind of sometimes don't expect them to actually be so close. This is nice pressure. Look at the minimap. They fake an A. Reina is so good for this. They push down. There's 2 people middle. There's no way they win with this crossfire. They trade 2 for 2 in this situation? That's madness. Absolute madness. It shouldn't be happening.
Naxi's still there, Dyke's still there, DRN's still there, but
able to set up and secure this post spawn with the Viper's bit. Hunter's Fury available as well. Mary posted up with the operator outside the ultimate.
Good tag.
Lucky not to find that kill.
Got hit by the knife. Not going to be using Sova all into this.
Edging closer. G2 ready to greet them. Nice work. Big entry to start with. Petra going down, but Glance still alive.
Glance still has mollies if she needs that.
Pit standing. Protection in place, trying to navigate around it to pins towards Mary.
Damn.
Team
Liquid dealt with it well.
Somehow through the smoke, find the players, find the pressure, get themselves a defuse. I thought that round could have almost been done for, but absolutely
not. I was worried when they when there was a perfect 2 for 2 at middle. I was a little bit worried.
Petra, unfortunately,
I felt like G2 got too much from that. I like the idea though. They were trying to. This was something. They were trying to play off the fact that they never did this. Yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday when they played? I'm trying to remember when G2 played this.
It was done
no, the day before yesterday. They never really faked this. Every time they went tube and did the Reina and tube, they always hit over towards A. So they're trying to play off the fact that Liquid would have done a lot of research, which I said they had from some of the stuff that I saw in the first game. And they're trying to play off the ante of that, and knowing that 100% of the times when they showed it, Reina over towards tube, they went in towards A, so faking it was pretty smart. And as we could see, they did leave B open, so it did kind of work. They just lost the after plant.
The next step is here for G2. Again, slow, progressive push here from Mary.
Bacon, you're telling me that the camera sees over that.
Get away with a life there. We're down to 49 HP.
Sala wants to help out, but there's problems. They have no
I don't
eyes
believe you.
towards
I don't
still
believe you,
no
Bacon.
information on it. There is still players lingering, so it's all on the site now. Mimi does get one, but gets quickly traded out now. Plant going to come in, and Bastarda still has to respect the wall in place. Support now on the way. An attempt at the res, but not to...
Holy hell, she went for it though.
Now punished. Now problems for DRN and Bastarda. This cross is being monitored. It's being watched. The young lion herself gonna carry on.
Damn nice. Dude, when she has an op, she's
Still
crazy
looking for
impactful.
more. DRN, I think, has to accept defeat on this one.
A little bit of a lack of awareness here of this angle presenting against
That
a
sounds
very
mad,
aggressive
Bacon. It nearly
swing from
touches the
Mary
roof,
to just
though.
take it
Yeah.
open towards Archers. But G2 come through and will close out round 8. Themselves 2 ahead. There's even actually after conceding the first blood. That mid-round looking perfect. Bastarda's just unable to swing that wall.
It feels
Like I
like
said,
she's
desperate
getting
strike
more
out
and
by
more
Naxi, but
confidence
because of
as
that
this
initial tag
tournament
from
goes
tunnel,
on.
So paranoid of that angle.
Yeah, they're running into some hurdles now. Because again, look at this scoreline. Look at the way the rounds fell down.
Bacon's talking about I'll wait for the minimap to show you.
Trying to be present, but that line of sight there for Mary. And then watching this cross. Very present. Not even needing the other 2 players yet to come into effect. Fantastic stuff.
Bacon's talking about the Cypher camera being...
Now, they are put in. Ooh, lovely shot from Bastarda.
The Cypher camera being
She's
here
making a
and
go at
seeing
this fight.
over the Viper smoke here to get
side.
information.
This is the
I don't think it does it,
Bastarda
but
Jet.
he seems to think it does.
Giuliano actually might get caught out here. DRN finds the first tag down to 61.
As in, he thinks that the camera sees over, I think it doesn't.
Potentially trying to find that Naxi. Yeah, doesn't fancy
But
that with the Spectre.
Bacon's a bit of a nerd, so...
Yeah, but they've lost mid again. It's just the highway to hell here. Naxi
Holy hell.
There's nowhere to really go in this. Gonna be surrounded.
Damn, that was so much util use for her.
Beautiful collapse.
Wall goes back up. These pinches towards the site have been really nice. And sadly for Bastarda, similar position as before.
Finds the spike though.
That's true, and this is a great reply though. Mimi gonna take over that CT site and now leave Bastarda to her own devices. How much more?
I believe you, but I don't believe you. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Nice shot.
What a shot! Bastarda so hyper aware, dashes in. Does she find any more? 15 HP. Oh, she's gone. And it might just be
No way she expects the Reyna behind, right?
Playing with her mind. The Soul Reaper herself sitting waiting.
Holy hell.
Bastarda has to go through the motion.
It's not.
She could be anywhere and still sees nothing. Looks away.
Oh my god, that's so unlucky timing-wise.
The one to define it here. Bastarda made
Hey, that's a nice try.
Valiant attempt at that
Heroic
round.
attempt at
Yeah,
that.
she hits some mad
Like I
shots.
said, actually it's Giuliano in that
Every
lurk
single
that
time. Every time
leaves
I
Bastarda
feel like
guessing.
we're on a
I think the
POV,
plant's
she
not good
hits
for Giuliano
No,
there.
it's
She
not.
has to
mad
hold that.
shots.
Like I said, the timing of actually crossing the pillar there. Giuliano just catching it.
Just want to watch Bastarda's attempt to get this shot here. Beautiful. So very clear. Those positions. And remember, she was a glass cannon at this point. She had 15 HP. No extended fights were allowed. They all had to be that clean.
Okay, another buy coming in. They have Viper all on the defense.
Same. 6 rounds sit with G2 here.
Playing very far back with
a stepping stone, something to set
Viper
them back
all.
in this game.
Reads the same. It's the same concerns as well. In terms of this mid control, G2 definitely aware of what Liquid struggled with previously. And once again, we're left looking.
Keep an eye on the Jet. The Jet's made full info over towards A.
Pressure.
G2 just have pretty much always in control of middle. Every single time really fast.
Start around the spy cam adjusted for that very reason.
But I like they're trying to address middle. Because the problem is, as much as we have seen great hits towards B, it's that mid-pressure. Time and time again, the pinch has been so good. So maybe a little bit of early warning could be very valuable. And they finally
Cypher has a great recon.
They finally have
It's
bodies
a great
here to greet
recon.
G2. Lovely
Recon,
adjustment coming out from
recon was
Liquid,
up here.
And the flank works out well. Giuliano. Soul Reaper herself. This would be a lot. Not going to happen. Naxi.
Them really nice runs.
Liquid
This is a good hold from them. Nice smoke, nice recon. The recon was the most important one, so they're trying to push in. Recon was above them, and then you just side shoot when they're trying to run through and shoot a recon.
In this regard, obviously the spy cam spotting out Mary early enough prevents any sort of movement. You've got to play so stationary on B site with Mary getting all the way up towards top mid. Felt a little brute force and ignorance here onto B side from G2. Whether or not now we're going to see any sort of adjustment. Real lack of presence towards A so far in this half.
Oh, it's fast.
I think that all rides on how this engagement towards double doors goes in the early round.
And generally, I've got to say, DRN's been pretty good for it, playing it really well, not overstaying, still doing damage, still staying posted up. Petra going to try and send it, gets it, DRN's down, and now problem starting out for Bastarda. Could be next on the chopping block, does have some support there. Mary trying to clear as she goes.
Recon goes in. This is nice because they create pressure over towards door, right? You see them going over towards door, but they TP to move down, so there's so much.
Spike not down yet, Bastarda!
What?
No, I think that was just straight through the wall. And another! No, not this time, Mimi.
I can't believe she gets two, though.
Stemming the bleed, allowing for the plant to come in and securing the site.
Keep an eye on the flank. Killed the chamber, so Trip's down.
Trap obviously disabled so far, so Daiki in a position.
What's the patience like?
Really get something done. He actually spotted out the rifle barrel and glance will punish.
Now the other two trying to work their way back in from CT. There's still one prowling on the side. That's going to be Mimi.
A glance is sat on lineups already. So even here, Natty going to find one first. Sent out already.
Oh,
actually, even here.
Yeah.
Not even sure if this is going to work. There's no
poison orb on
site.
Get half at least.
No, not.
I mean.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
Damn, nice.
Does go down to it. Naxi falling in the end. And G2 carry on forward. Hadn't seen much of that A site. You noted it finally.
Yeah, it felt interesting to ult when the wall would do the same effect, right?
It was time to commit.
A great follow-up from Petra as well. Soon as I think DRN spotted over towards the right side of Sai. Bastarda did actually find both of those through.
Yeah. Wow.
But Petra bang on the money with that Hunter's Fury to close out. Like I said, maybe G2's big win condition here towards A is that engagement towards double doors, right?
Yeah.
Bastarda's been pretty much absent since then. This time around on the map though, DRN stacked up once again. We did see a couple of flash plays with the two of them early on.
No way. Gotta get punished for this, right? What?
Testing the early utility does eventually
dude, how's she alive? Tried to just walk into B through the trip. This was a nice anti-KO setup though, right? We have the trips over towards B, we have the Cypher over towards Tube, so if they decided to KO ult, it's only going to reach the people, I mean it doesn't reach the people backside, but you're getting what I'm saying. People are setting up for the other sites, right? So the Viper plays over towards A, but over towards B, but has the wall for A, and the Cypher plays over towards Tube, but has the trips over towards B.
If they can still do some damage on the way. Flash from DRN, playing by Yellow. Not gonna be the one to find it. It's Bastarda. There it is. This is the danger. They've lost control of Cave, and now they have to win back some part of this map. Putting it down into just two hands. Mimi one and Giuliano the other. They fought and won towards CT. Spike still down though, not planted. So many angles to worry about here.
I don't know. Giuliano gets a plant, she gets her ult. Not that it's the best ult, but
they still think she's in main.
Still got the flash to play. Bastarda, perfect timing. Giuliano now gives away the game. 13 seconds. Has to make a move. Has to do something. Can't get back for that spike.
That's such a what a weird position to be in.
Dwindling and it's done. Team Liquid giving themselves
Liquid with 5, yeah, it's not too bad. They give themselves a chance. 5 in defense is fine.
Constantly pressuring in the right areas. So Liquid being tested once again. Bastarda having a fantastic
especially with this comp, I think it's okay. Maybe
able to hold her own.
Depends how much this Cypher can get on attack, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really trying to keep things together, digging deeper than I expected in a couple of these moments. Hey, against a weaker side, you would have seen them falling to this. You'd have seen more clutches, more damage, almost pulling off the unthinkable a couple of times. And getting it
this wasn't really a Spike mistake. This was more just like the situation that played out.
5-7, G2 are in the lead, but just
so this is Zaz. This is who Mary replaced on G2.
Find out from the desk if they think it's enough for Liquid.
She has a lot of experience as well in FPS games.
Was that you in the crowd? Did you just get back from that? I don't know, like I was listening to that, I was like, oh my god, I don't have those lungs. Yeah, I've seen you do that. But Heather, you know, looking at that round, it was so close again, just like map 1.
Yeah, it was really close. It was good to see Team Liquid doing just enough to make this interesting in the second half. However, I think that G2 is going to be pretty comfortable with the rounds they have. They were winning the majority of their 4v5s, including this one in round 8. They've had some really nice post plans here, utilizing the ults, cycling them appropriately. We'll take a look at this round here after Glance gets the ult, I believe. The plant, her ult's gonna pop up here. Oh wait, sorry, wrong. That doesn't pop up. It was the Mary 2K here when we had the collapse.
Beautiful collapse.
Yeah, exactly. And it was Mimi's ult to get them into the site. So really nice post-plant holds here.
Yeah, at one point Melanie was talking about it yesterday actually.
Super heavy in the result of the round. Of course, we have these flashy rounds that we knew could happen between these two teams, but I think there's still a lot on the line. This is a very close score. Watch out, because I think it was Team Liquid getting that pistol. And if you think about gun rounds, that's only 3 of them. So we'll see how that advances moving into the next half. Now, Team Liquid is going to be in the attack, and if you take a look at your screen right now, you are seeing a heat map of where on their match against Fennel.
So how many you have, Ilya?
You say 9 plants.
Dude, there's a few of you that are floating between like 300k to 500k channel points.
Down and then working from them. 6 plants, 6 of the plants were on A, and 3 of them were on B. Now it's time for G2 to make that decision and actually figure out, are we going to give them the space as well? Because
yeah, I'm trying to. I think something I'll do something like that. V Beanie. I definitely want to do like a race, some kind of race to either 1 million or 10 million, and maybe I'll send out T-shirts.
To see how they defend.
Yeah, I can't wait to see which team is going to come out on top, because once again, a grand final spot is on the line.
Maybe 10 million is a bit too much.
Nobody wants to drop into the lower bracket here. Pansy and Hypok, let's take us through the rest of this map. Yeah, let's do it. 5-7 though, Mike. Leading into this half now, looking at what we've seen from Liquid, is it enough collectively? We've seen enough from Bastarda, right? We've seen that she is absolutely on the money, but I need to see the rest of the team as well.
As I say, it was actually Naxi and Daiki that really came alive in their attacking half, and that was really the turning of the tides, right? The previous showing on Breeze Liquid looks as if
obviously it helps with pistol, but I don't think it's
the second. Like I said here with this stat, Liquid have a 68%
you can still win
rate on Breeze
and lose this pistol if you're Liquid.
Comfortable. Not really playing reactively. They're not kind of in that recovery mode that we've questioned just how safe
I definitely want to try keep an eye on how much impact the Cypher can have on attack.
Yes.
It's kind of what it's kind of pretty important for me.
And Bastarda, obviously, different conversation already. She continues
and how much space the rest of her team enable.
So we go back in on the
Dude is going to hit 3, 4, 3, 3.
Lowers waiting for the loser.
Drone was done a little bit further back though.
Readying the flash though.
Wow, that's a kill.
Already going to find one. DRN going down, and the flash is good, but no one going to swing through it. No one going to play ahead of it.
Hey, you look, chat. You watching that? You looking at the prep that went into this?
Through, but the spike does get planted, so Liquid at least having it on their side, but somehow Mimi is going unchecked.
Yeah, Mimi literally knew this was going to happen.
The damage with the shock darts, and Daiki and Naxi better do something.
Shit, Naxi already playing towards the Snakebite lineup here, almost just leaving Daiki to deal with it.
Okay, well, they stuck the defuse too fast. It's done.
Too late here.
Yeah, it's already over half.
And even the poison orb's not on it.
Yeah, it's not good enough this time. An attempt was made,
went for the body block.
Yeah,
dude, every time I see people going for a jumping body block, I always remember that Boaster video.
Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication. There was so much pressure on site from Mimi and Juliana.
It is just stuck in my head. It's so good.
You know, the attacking side of Pyramids here. So I'm not sure if this is a miscommunication. Okay, must be nice. Saw Juliana kind of struggling with the first one. Didn't actually swing.
It was like him. It was when we were at one of the lands. It was like when we were at one of the lands, and Lofar did that thing about body blocking stuff. And then Boaster recorded like a video of him in his hotel room, and then he gets like the TV remote, and then he like throws it up in the air, and he like tries to body block it. Dude, it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. If someone can find it, you can post it. It's up there. It's up there as one of the best. It's, in my opinion, it's the funniest thing Boaster's done. Is this it? I'll repost it. I think it's this. Dude, you found that so fast. Have you got that saved?
I'm not sure if the spy cam was dealt with there. Liquid will drift towards B site.
You have to have that saved. That's so fast.
No pressure towards mid either, so Mary can pretty much post up on this angle, unless anybody slips through elbow. Actually going to get the arrow off ahead of this knife as well. It's a big
Recon was great.
Better with the cleanup.
Yeah, very sharp, very clean. Exactly what they need. No real big danger. Yes, Mary did fall, but that's fine. They still have the support system there. Actually, this would be a lot. Maybe find another.
Yeah, that's my.
Juliana wants to close this down.
That's my favorite boaster video.
In case needed. G2
it's
eyeing up
amazing.
that 10th round, get that one step closer here to those grand finals.
Yeah, have to see an answer back from Liquid here for it to feel a little more comfortable. Light shield scattered across, actually even with the plant.
That first kill was huge, and the recon was good.
Mary with the accidental kill on the second there for DRN. Feels really bad. Yeah, minimal risk here on the side of G2.
Nervous for him. I'm actually nervous for them. It's the light armor.
Okay,
it's the rifles,
big buy into this one, and they're going straight into B. As we can see, that's the right call. There's a trip buy. As long as they shoot the trip, this is a fine round. Recon goes middle, so they're going to literally get this so easy. Someone break the trip.
Mary, right back into the dart.
Mary's TP was actually on broken wall here, so punished with that recon.
Lovely stuff. Quickly
That felt kind of set. This is pretty cool.
Really leans towards 2 through elbow, 1 towards middle, and 1 CT. Big information on towards that back pillar, but still, Daiki, the first one to get that real test swing from Naxi to save
No way.
her,
There's just no way, right?
Both of them fall. And it's starting to become
no.
for where Bastarda.
Oh no, she ate the flash.
Blind. Naxi and Daiki, the last two alive, to try and hold on to this one. It is desperate as Glance is now getting towards the side, but time beginning to tick.
Okay.
And they just about stay alive.
Yeah, I was worried there. Dragon Elm, thank you so much. 4 months in the Slug Club. Appreciate the support.
Trying to early commit
thank
back
you, dude.
Towards this post-plant position with the snake bites, but
incredible bonus. Yeah, that was a really good bonus. They're happy with that one. Mary gets the op out really early as well.
Even what we're crediting G2 for, this felt so risky in terms of the setup. Even the Bastarda posted up on the backside here, just completely caught off guard by this pop flash from Mimi. Regardless, the first on the board here in the second half.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. So they've been going fast B a lot, so we're starting to throw the knife over towards B. We see no one there. Recon goes middle, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think no one shot this. So good information out. Wait, no, we had pings. Okay, for them to be pinging this, there it got shot. Okay, orb getting taken, that's the ult. There is a cooldown period where the knife, teams are getting really good at this, right? When you see recons and you see knives go out as part of the default to get information across the map, people are grouping a lot faster and hitting sites because you know that they don't have the knife to stop your drone. Teams are getting much better at it. Nice spray.
Gonna find DRN, and a little early on the peek back out there, but actually, this is tricky.
Nice recon as well.
Mimi wants to get amongst them. Hunter's Fury feels futile at this point, but Nexi is going to find Mimi, so maybe a 3v2, maybe. Something off at the drop of the wall. Terrible timing for it. There's Daiki now in a 1v3.
Glass posted back up on default as well. Mary holding angle with the operator.
They somehow need this round.
Swing comes through,
but
on her vision. Actually giving up the angle just for a second there, but confirmation regardless.
Gives her the first step in the door at least, but the problem is the angles. They're so favourable, but trying to thread the timing gets a little closer. Daiki
no way.
Not giving up on this just yet. That's Mary dead. Needs to find 2 more. 1 to the left, 1 to the right.
Oh, unlucky.
Impossible. Glance is the one to put him to 10. G2 now. Double digits achieved.
She actually could come back into this. Well, 1 rifle in the hands of Nachi initially. Not sure if they're going to reconsider this purchase. But G2 looking really comfortable as well in terms of this ultimate cycle.
Look at the kills that go down.
That Liquid are trying to plant for this lineup. The spam from Juliana just in anticipation of that open plant spot. You even saw on the heat map previously, it was over to the right side, a safer plant there. The punish there initially, DRN trying to just go for that and dip out. And like you said,
timeout goes in, they have to eco.
With no solid information
it's hard.
You know, G2 are being forced into the open.
I'd kind of be okay hitting A again if they talk about how they died.
Actually hasn't really got the sight lines to do anything on the back of that.
And you've got about, what, 25 seconds now to try and muster something together with very little money, maybe for the rest of the game. I'm a little worried about that tipping point. We haven't even seen the timeout from G2 called yet. I'm pretty sure they're still sitting on everything they need.
Indicators like the smoke being the only thing invested from Glance, sat super deep on B. It's just confidence from G2. They don't feel pressured.
Yeah,
so
she
far.
made like an unwinnable
Risks.
situation to winnable.
It
was pretty impressive.
Again, shutting things down after she respects
Isn't it too late to
like
time out? It's still fine. It's been hard for them because
maybe some of the teams have been playing
like losing the pistol on this
towards it, giving those chances, because we've seen what
attack
can happen.
half.
Team Liquid, if they are given those chances to get into the rounds, they are fabulous.
And they use one in the first half, so it's like
Bastarda already kind of highlighting that Daiki as well. A couple of rounds, we have seen that damage coming in, but I think we are seeing.
Is this the one that lands here, or is this something different?
There's a broken buy going to come into this round, and it looks quite simplistic towards A here.
Bastarda straight up double doors though. Trying to pressure towards Glance, but plays her life effectively.
Holy hell.
Does finding a Mimi though, just tapping away from stairs with that Guardian. Might be able to actually flash here for Glance to swing onto it, but not necessary to take any risks here.
Shot.
Very nice. 4 more of those, please. Let's see if you got it in your Naxi. Lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
3 more. Put in my request. So I've got a chance here to do plenty of damage. No flank coming in anytime soon. So Naxi does have a fair bit of play on this. I think G2 now looking a little more regimented. Fear of God being struck into them here. Spying to hand and Naxi. Gonna get a little closer. They don't know how close she's gotten.
That was unlucky. Honestly, that's a nice try as well. Okay.
That, but still, the round
Big buy. Liquid have to do something. They have so many ults for this. But on the other hand, we almost have 9 ults up. We've got 7 ults up.
So best possible opportunity here.
Oh, that shot.
Second from Mimi's beautiful.
Hey, replay. Hey, replay managed to relax.
Cut to the Glance B-roll.
Oh,
on the flip side, though, on the flip side, G2, thank you. G2 just one off the Tour de Force and the Hunter's Fury for the full house. Delayed peek here, but Operator posted up on Tube.
They're challenging Mary.
Yeah.
And she ain't backing away just yet. Suck around for a second, does eventually fall off, and you're right. Respecting that timing, we've seen that a couple of times now. Mimi, though, the one to pick up the slack here.
And actually, Mary to come back.
Yeah, there's been a lot of savagery plays this year.
Flash in, turns it. Not really forced away too far.
Nice flash to take the angle. 3-part. On the round that they need to do, they 3-person tube with 2 people outside B.
Give Liquid this opportunity.
We have the Viper wall on A. Recon go spawn.
And there's going to be the Headhunter coming out. Bastarda overwhelms Mary.
I'm still nervous for these 3 in tube. Oh, you go that route? That's kind of cool.
Gets pinched. Deals with one towards main. Quick spin towards tunnel. Has to fall away towards broken spots out another. Trying to buy precious seconds. Do a little bit of chip damage, but it ain't enough. DRN. Brute force is their way
that was nice. It's nice going tube to B and going this way.
Pretty far off.
That's really nice. I'm worried about this angle, but that's about it.
First to swing it. Good information now. Liquid need to hold back. You look at the credits, they have to hold on to as much money as possible here if they want to try and mount this.
Is it a red guard strat?
Starting in round 18. I think maybe Glass going to respect it. Just try and hold on to the Operator. Yeah, actually on the flip side, I think Mary would be in a position to purchase. I think Tour de Force was...
It wasn't far off, I don't
think. Yeah, Bacon's is anting his new team.
I think Petra should have the Hunter's Fury as well. A little bit of investment here, though. Viper's bit off the rip from Glance, and actually no command here to try and get the retake going. Okay, well, I think G2 probably want to hold on to the Operator more than Liquid want to continue to apply.
Their set eco. To be fair, every time they had an eco, they did go 3-person tube. You're not wrong.
They're still alive. 7.
Dude, I love how Mech and Gambit included had a set eco that they would do on every single map and pretty much always ran it. The bind one would always be the wall that goes like this on A, and then they would walk up close and split onto A. They actually on this map it would be the 3-person tube. You're right. That's so funny. I've never actually thought about that.
Especially with 2 sheriffs coming into this for G2.
The one on bind always worked. Amount of ecos they won. And then if they were on the defense half on bind, they would always do this similar wall if this was on showers, and then they would push out showers and 3 people hold behind it.
Unfortunately, Mimi and Mary not able to counter that.
That's so funny. Okay, weird round. Keep an eye on the Vipers. Oh boy, the Viper. This is. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Wait, is that too high? No, it's fine. It's because she was on Ray's planet.
I'm glad we were in free cam for once.
Oh, it's DRN that found it.
Yeah, out of it. Oh god. Ooh, this round is not pretty. This isn't pretty, Valorant. If we could skip the replay, I'd appreciate it. Petra and Mimi, last two to find any sort of damage here, but you've got to say, Liquid winning some very unorthodox fights, but you'll take them when you're in this position. You're not going to question it too much.
Petra's been rock solid though. What damage can she do on the way in here? Will be revealed. Atsi going to shoot the knife.
Well,
it's not going to be anything this time around.
Dude,
DRN.
DRN's had good impact.
Potentially get Liquid their 8th bar. Any heroics from Mimi will find the first. The light shield and a flash actually in this round. The G2 did kind of try and hold on to some funds. Just waiting for anything Liquid are happy to give away.
Yeah. Nasty little aimers,
They have a good buy next round. They ecoed this.
They probably saw the
I'm wondering if G2 is going to time out.
Yeah, probably best to not go for it. And if they can exit as 4, keep that money in a really nice spot. They actually might have a shout at this game. And again, weird round though. I think we all saw that for what it was. Bit strange, odd timings coming through. Messy shots coming out from Glance, for example, but good positioning here and there. And there we go. Mimi will eventually be removed. So that rifle does not make its way over. We do still have that all in play for Mary if she feels like she needs it, but still on the other side, Liquid far more versed.
Yeah, they're going to time out here. This is a good time.
G2 actually going to pump the brakes here.
There we go.
I think this is definitely early enough.
We talked about previously, or credited previously. Yeah. Really showing discipline in terms of these opening peaks. I said the RN starting to heat up though. Like I said, Daiki having a quiet first half, but and that trend continues.
I hope you're stressed.
Are you very stressed?
Go down. No,
no?
I'm pretty.
Oh, you've got a shoe off.
They don't know that at home. Oh. They don't know that.
Well, they do now.
You're horrible, you are. Just gonna leave that out.
Well, I have no response to that.
No, you're a nasty man. I'm trying to be comfortable here, Michael, because we're not given chairs. All right, we're given timeouts, tech timeouts, no chairs.
Back on this again.
Don't start with
Rhaegar's been helping them, and then they run his, strat on the most important round. Yeah, that's actually kind of nuts.
What you done? Made this happen. 8 rounds though in the pocket of Liquid.
How do you play against spam?
This is one of those swing
kind of just gotta let it. You kind of just gotta let it happen.
Give them access back into this game.
Can't really.
Let's see if it's the one that they can do it on. This would be 9.
There's no real like play against it.
Halted here. Some weird rounds, but rounds nonetheless.
Liquid haven't really had to rely on any of these ultimates either in the last couple of rounds.
Okay, insta pause. They let G2 think of something, and then they just do their insta B hit again. And as we can do, it's like I'm watching the first buy round again. It's so perfect.
Immediately though, G2 send 2 towards elbow. Giuliano and Mary, they might even catch the Al drone here.
Oh, the timing.
That's fast information.
Dealt with both of these players.
This duel in this area is very important. It's really important to hold this area.
Fury gonna have the info on 1. Getting the tag. 2 tags, I believe.
Good information, good tag, good damage.
Well. Wanted to get into this one. 2 players stuck here. Oh, the
holy hell! These players on site should have no chance.
As hell.
Should have no chance.
And now we're in a 2v2.
Spike's down though.
The spike's still not planted. The Hunter's Fury being so disruptive to this plan. Glance towards CT, Mimi roaming towards elbow.
Dude, they should have no chance. They've hit mad shots. I don't know what else I can say to you, chat. I promise I'm not wrong.
She's all the way over towards the tunnel. They're trying to stack up here. Glance going to find the headshot. That's Spike noted.
Oh no. Now Naxi's in a world of trouble. Wants to find this fight on CT if she can. Spike down. Tunnel. Be the next target. Sprays and gets it.
30 seconds left.
Did they know
Body if you want it. Body tool.
It was a
unlucky.
Beautiful shot for Mimi to close it out.
Really nice. I'd love to see it from that perspective because Man, that was quick as anything.
A similar
Well,
problem once again.
4 chances.
Kind of
4 chances to close it out. Money's still here for the buy.
Away, Mary and Giuliano. No fear
Pre-buff,
whatsoever.
yeah. The problem is we'd have to have like walked close to the body, and then it's a little bit awkward.
Nachi did her best.
Wow.
2 sharp responses here.
Made something of it.
Said Mimi able to reposition effectively. And that's 12 on the board for G2. Still got some ultimates here for Liquid. Still got some money in the bank as well. You heard it right there, the tour de force online here. Mary's going hunting.
Oh,
Punish.
there it is. Perfect. He denies. Now the spike is still committing towards that A site a little, but still, a 5v4 is the dream. This is a start they could build off of. But look at G2 posted close. They haven't seen this yet. Stuck in the corner. Do they go through the motions to check this? Are they diligent enough?
Uh-oh.
She's going to hear this. Does she?
No knife for this.
No, plays patiently. Again, didn't get checked on. Now Glance.
Nice flash though.
Denies
Nice.
That's your head
Nice everything. Nice flash, nice nade, nice molly, nice wall
next
up.
layer of contact potentially as Glance is still alive. She's yet to be pressured out of
Oh my
here.
goodness.
Finally has to get away. Finally falls off this and still stays alive.
And still stays alive. This duel is very important.
To find this kill. Onto Nachi in the back lines. Tagged up
You have to see some mid-rounding here. 50 seconds. They can kind of decide. They shoot the recon.
He's going to be able to recover from this position. Glance down to just 47 as well.
Kind of cutting sound. Is this knife going to hit? Okay, it does, but they still don't know about this angle.
They still don't know about Mimi, and she's still standing here. Great trade for Naxi.
Nice trade.
Still in play. They can
Petra
get
has to go huge.
Viper's Pit's going on.
Petra might be in a position pretty fast. Oh, okay.
That's so good, but they weren't expecting it so quick. Daiki, fantastic turn. Petra's gone down, and Giuliano was left on 30. Unable to get herself healed up just yet. They'll have an idea, but how much so? One Lear ain't enough.
Nice
Daiki
round from
with
her.
a
Okay,
this
4 chances
time.
going to 3. Used a lot of ults into this one though. Like a lot of ults.
3 still standing.
Cypher ult was huge, yeah.
Just about everything burnt out now for Liquid in terms of the ultimate.
This trade was huge.
Back down to just Sheriffs here.
30 seconds left.
Mary digging so deep on mid to try and find that opener with the tour de force. Daiki fired up. I called it out at halftime. She really looked electric in the second half previously.
Okay, full eco, like
to do
legit
so
full eco. We have 2. This is.
G2 have to ride this out, like I said, with Sheriffs.
They're taking it very seriously on this one. No one's buying anyone. They're just fully accepting that they're not going to win this round.
Headhunter as well, though.
We'll get a Sheriff to do some damage. Sheriff, and then Ghost. Mimi's going to have an ult for the next kill, sorry, for the next round.
But looking to be disruptive, we're seeing a default here for Liquid. Leaving a little bit of room towards
there's a small window. Oh no.
That's 2 players very vulnerable now.
What's the timing like here?
All about timing. Yeah, absolutely. Dead. As anything buried. Mary
That's a gun if they want it. There's multiple ways to do this. You either go pretty heavy for the gun, or you just quickly instantly go over towards A and just stack it with multiple people. Problem is they saw the drone going there and there was no sound. But now the sound goes up so they can stack this pretty heavy. Cypher might go for luck. The Cypher luck is going to catch off the KO, I'm pretty sure.
Needs to hightail it towards Spawn. Bastardo going to find a nice headshot though.
Yeah.
Will pick up Mimi. Great timing on that.
Yeah, okay. A lot of the threats have been dealt with now. Mary and Giuliano, the last 2 alive, and maybe I've underestimated them a little bit here. Giuliano looking for it, not going to get it. Bastardo.
Okay. 4 chances cut in half, 2.
Liquid fighting back into this game.
Not giving up just yet. And
Mimi has
ult. I have to see exactly what is left in the tank for G2 here. I'm talking about the finances. No command available. 1 away from that Viper's Pit. Nothing else within touching distance. We'll get the operator in the hands of Mary. Like I said, if Liquid win out here, it's looking like we might see an overtime.
So much discipline being shown. So much resilience from Liquid being shown.
Oh.
But Giuliano could not care less. A Lear and a frag.
Dude, I'm telling you, chat, you can peek so fast with this flash now. It's really good. Like, so fast with it.
So impactful in the second half. Trying to secure this B site hold here. Aldron going to come through.
It's a massive first kill.
Actually going to find one.
This duel,
Mary here. Mimi
damn.
with a response.
Oh, what a weird round this
Very
is.
scrappy.
Yep,
2 or 3
pressure.
fights going on elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, this is a
Glance
wild
still
one.
Cool, calm, collected. Giuliano daring someone to try and cross and get to Glance with the bodyguards on duty. DRN still on their knees. It is 2 standing. Daiki closing in. They're trying to get towards Glance. Glance has finally confirmed that kill. That did go through. Giuliano leads on in.
Because you can get the kill and get out. Giuliano's actually playing, at least on this round, the Rainers have an impact. 1v2.
Grand finals calling for G2. Popsio and Naxi trying to play to the timing. All now drops. Where is Giuliano? Gone!
Nice round for Giuliano to step up.
And G2 make it
Okay,
to the
G2 into the final, top 2 secured.
From the very start of this event till this moment here in front of us, it's always been G2 in the grand finals now.
A crucial round when we're talking about actually how the economy could slip right through G2's fingers there and almost be forced into a very uncomfortable position, staring down the barrel of overtime. But shout out once again, Mary, doing absolute wonders for G2 as well.